Hello everybody and welcome back to another War Thunder video. Just a short video. Today, I'm filming more videos, just haven't had a chance today, so just putting a short video up today. Well, it's more of a guide video, on something that doesn't really get brought up that much, which is sort of how to belly land aircraft or crash land an aircraft. And you might think, well, when am I ever going to have to do this? Or I already know how to do this, in which case you probably don't really need to watch much more. But for those of you who don't, you may be wondering why you need to belly land. I've had this happen a few times in the KI-49, which I'm using now, on the China map, saying how, I've probably mispronounced that, where I've occasionally had my gears shot out, and probably I think it's happened to a few other bombers as well. Obviously, without without your gears, your bombers aren't able to land, or your fighters. Although it's more important to land for bombers because obviously you only carry a limited amount of bombs. So this video is mainly just to show the technique I've picked up, like while doing it on realistic battles. I've dropped my bomb load. Can't really simulate losing my gears, so I'm just going to have to pretend they're not there. So I'm just coming in with my KI-49. Obviously I want this landing to be somewhat survivable. Want to be able to repair and get back into the battle. Pick the engine up a little bit. Have we got prop feathering? We've got prop feathering, so that will help us keep our speed up while we're landing. May need to slow down a bit now. So we're coming in for landing. Coming in quite fast, but the runways and realistic battles tend to be larger than this, I believe. Now what we want to do is try and catch with the back of our aircraft where the tail is. We need to get in, need to slow down as much as we can, obviously. The slower we're going, less chance of something bad happening. 90 meters, and we've done it. Lost our elevator and we lost our rudder, but managed to land, and some of our gunners are still alive, so we can somewhat defend ourselves as well. We lost our front gunner, unfortunately, but oh, he's not firing now. But we did have a gunner still. He's still there, the cannon gunner. So obviously we're now repairing, ready to take off for the next battle. Got some sort of defence for our aircraft, and we'll be back in the battle in just under a minute. So I'm going to quickly try and show this with fighters as well. I did do a few experiments with the B-17. I did manage to land successfully. All of my gunners were still alive. The plane was intact. The only damage I had was with the propellers, but for some reason the plane just refused to repair. I mean, like I said, it had landed. I mean, there was no damage. We didn't even lose any bits on the aircraft, but for some reason the game didn't want to accept it was repairable. Right, I've quickly chosen a lag-free 35, so we're actually over land and not going to have to land on the aircraft carrier. I'm sure you could probably land on water or the aircraft carrier quite slowly, but I don't think it would be that recoverable. And if you manage to land on the aircraft carrier, well, crash land, then, well, you're probably quite lucky. I mean, if you got the tail hook, then I suppose you could just use the same technique I used before, but I've never tried it on aircraft carriers before. There's not many maps with aircraft carriers. I'm going to just try and stick to land-based fighters, really. I mean, if you want me to do a video with naval aircraft, I can, but I don't know that was weird. Not entirely sure what happened there. Not sure that was even possible. Like aerodynamically, that just went very weird. Right, so we've got some speed up. We're in a lag-free, quite a good nimble aircraft. I've started using it recently because I'd sort of fully upgraded my higher tier aircraft and just going back down along the lower tier aircraft, trying to unlock the challenges for fully upgrading an aircraft. Quickly change some of the engine settings. Go back to auto engine for the last bit. We got feathering? No feathering control. Oh, there's the airfield. Oh, we came up to it quite quick. I may have to do a second pass. Oh, maybe we can just try it landed on the No, we'll do a second pass. I was going to land on the field. I'll quickly pause the video and we'll get back to when I'm on a better approach course. Welcome back, everyone. Now got a bit more distance, or maybe not as much distance, but we've managed to slow ourselves down somewhat. Got our flaps out on combat. Starting a low throttle apparently, but we've still got enough speed, so should be okay. The plane seems to be somewhat uncontrollable, which is unusual. I've been having quite a lot of success in this plane, so I don't know why it's acting so weird all of a sudden. Pick up some speed to get over these trees. We're just skimming the tops. Let's hope we can make it. And yeah, quite successful. Managed to land. Only a 30-second repair. Only damages to our propeller really. And a bit of damage to the fuselage, which has suddenly been covered in bullet holes. Not sure how that worked out, but as you can see, we've managed to successfully land. These planes can take a lot of punishment compared to what you think they'd be able to take. So, yeah, that's just a short video today. I suppose if I was going to reiterate any points, the main points would be keep slow, try and land with your tail if you're using a bomber. If you're using an aircraft, try and do more of a belly landing. I know this may seem like maybe a bit of a pointless guide, but I have seen some people not realistic battles that have, lost their gears and then just ended up crashing, quitting the game. So if this helps any people to be more successful, then, if it helps even one person be more successful, then it's done its job. So, sorry it's such a short video today. I will try and do some more videos of War Thunder and Total War. I'm sort of in the process of recording and editing them now, so hope to get them out this week. Thank you for watching. Leave feedback, leave likes, subscribe, suggestions of other guides. I'm sure there's other stuff people need help with on War Thunder. So I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.